coming up from the home of Suitdale, Arizona.
Super Bowl is upon us. A final thought before kickoff.
And dreams do come true. You are in the Super Bowl. But just remember this. Everything you do here will be remembered. Everything you did leading up to it, it's gone and forgotten. How you play today is how people are going to think of you.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance and Phil Simms here in Arizona getting set for Super Bowl 49. Last time the Super Bowl was here was a wild one with the Giants beating the undefeated at the time New England Patriots. Maybe we've got another good one like that in store today.
I think we have a wild one in store again today. Both coaches are willing to take chances. They are daring. Sit in your seats for the kickoff.
Now we go down to field level as Danielle Bellini has more on today's matchup.
Thanks, Jim. This Super Bowl can be up teams. How have you been dealing with all of the distractions during this run up to Super Bowl 49? While they all admit attention, they tell me they've been 100% focused on this game tonight. And guys, they all know what a special night this is, and they want to make the most of it by coming out with a win. Back to you.
Danielle, thank you very much. Now we'll go to the field. Now as we go to the field, it's Niall Davis back deep for the kickoff. And Sam Martin is set now to kick it away. Davis is going to test the coverage here.
Breaks the tackle. This big return's going to set up his team in excellent field position.
He came into the league with the 49ers as the first pick in the draft in 05 and has found a home now in Kansas City. Quarterback Alex Smith.
Offense lines up here.
Avant's lined up now as a slot receiver. First down at the 44. Pulls it in. Gains 20.
Jim Nance, that was the old fly route. When we were kids, that's what they called it. See if you can fly by the defensive back. He did that time. Nice throw and catch.
First down at the 36. Wilson's going to pull in the pull-in pass. We watched him in practice this week, Bill. Practicing plays inside the 20. Let's see what they come out with their first opportunity today inside the red zone.
Well, you've said it many times. This is where you win or lose the football.
Touchdown! That's the first one here at the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl is like no other game out there. It's so big. The tension is so much more than the other playoff games. And when you score first, that is a big, big deal. More than anything, it's a great relief to get that out of the way.
Ross is going to run this one out. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line.
Here's the man who leads the Lions' high-octane attack, quarterback Matthew Stafford. Offense lines up here. First down and 10.
Bell's got it on the handoff. He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line.
The defense doesn't want to give up runs like that, so how do they stop it? Well, they start crowding the line of scrimmage, so you keep crowding that line of scrimmage, look out, they'll throw it over the top.
Stafford's lined up, no extra blockers for this snap. Snapping out of the gun. Johnson's got it, first down.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
The Lions take it from the 33. Finds Tate. Tate's tackled, but turns a new set of downs.
When you throw this pass as a quarterback, you've got to stick it right onto the body of the wide receiver. They are nervous because they're running across the middle.
Now 1st and 10. Bell's taking the handoff. And that's good for only a yard or 2. Calvin Johnson might be the best in the league at his position.
One of the few in the NFL, tall, rangy, tough, can break tackles, make all the contested catches. This is what you want in a #1 wide receiver.
2nd down and 9. Bell's handed the football.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
And Pettigrew split out wide on the left. 3rd down and 3. Stafford's unable to find his target that time.
Here you are, 4th down, short yardage to go near midfield. You lose it. It's the end of the first half. If you go for it, miss right here, you can put yourself in a big hole going into halftime. So the answer is don't do it. Don't put yourself in a big hole. Punt the football, but you never know. A lot of things go through the mind of coaches in situations like this.
Backs to the wall for the offense. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. 1st and 10.
Got the completion. Kelsey's tackled down at the 22.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. And also it gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
Jamal Charles is in the backfield. Smith's dropping back to throw once again.
Makes the catch in open space. That'll stop the play right there.
Good job by the receiver, running into that defense, through the zone, finding the open space, and making a nice catch.
1st down here after the completion. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Here's the handoff. Trying the right side.
That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
For the offense today, one of the quickest running backs the league has ever known, Jamal Charles.
He's quick, he's fast, he's underrated, he's underappreciated. What can you say about Jamal Charles? I think I just said it all.
What a run by Charles.
Well, Jim, it's not dead yet. The Wildcat still is being played a little bit around the league. That time, nice job by the Wildcat quarterback. He sees the defensive end coming at him, so he hands it off, and he gets a nice gain.
1st down at the 26. Heading right. It's a touchdown.
Well, it was a wonderful run by the running back, no doubt about it. He gets the touchdown, but let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They blocked him up front, gave him that opportunity, and then he made it happen.
The Chiefs for the extra point.
Man, the extra point is good.
Chiefs getting set for kickoff.
He'll take it from the 1. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. 1st down coming up. Ross is lined up in the slot. Bell's going to secure the handoff, and that gains 1. Take a break as you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by the 2015 Terrain Denali.
The Lions' offense is still out there as we get the 2nd quarter underway. After running it, it's 2nd down. Johnson's in the slot. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Brought down just 2 yards shy of the first down marker.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Back to him. That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense that time. They diagnosed the running play, they got in the backfield, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
Thomas got it at the 19.
Thomas is able to show off his talent on that punt return that time. What speed and quickness that allows him to break through some of that coverage and picks up good yards.
The Chiefs are at the line of scrimmage, trying to catch him off guard with the Wildcat. 1st and 10. This won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Getting a look at the Wildcat here. 2nd down and 12. And it's Tulloch in on the tackle. This one behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long coming up. But it's a good situation also. You're leading the football game. So there's no reason to take a chance and turn this football over.
The Chiefs are going to call a timeout. Want to talk about this 3rd down. Following that timeout, offense back out on the field. Smith lined up, 2 tight ends set. 3rd and forever. And he's going to be dumped. And that's a 3 and out.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
And it's a fake. They're running a fake. And intercepted. He's brought to a halt.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
1st down at the 37. Johnson's got it. And a burst.
Nice catch that time by the wide receiver on the slant route. Quarterback puts it right on target.
Ross is going to get set in the slot for this snap. 1st down and 10. Play action, Stafford. The pass is incomplete. There was no one open.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Split backfield here. 2nd down and 10. Very nearly intercepted.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
Stafford's back in shotgun formation. Makes the reception. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Good job by the defense, staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass. They make the tackle, and now we have 4th down coming up.
The Chiefs now bring their offense back onto the field for the next drive. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Throws to the right, to Bo. The tackle was made. Right now, this offense doesn't have much to complain about. Holding on to the lead here in the first half. And the passing game partner has been very sharp.
Well, they're probably going to complain that they could have more points because you can never have enough points, Jim. We all know that. But the offensive line, wide receivers, quarterback, and even the coach on the sideline all having a very good first half.
Smith's got two tight ends on the field for this snap. And he's thrown to the ground. They are set back in long-distance territory after that sack. Second down coming up. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Smith, play action, has his man.
Another name for the fly route, the go route, it's a streak. And that means they want you to be a blue streak, a big play.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. Here's the first snap after the big play. Keeps it here. Catch is made by Dwayne Bowe. Wins there to make the tackle.
Hard to play man-to-man against such a quality receiver. You got to mix up the coverage. You play straight man-to-man, you're going to give up a lot of completions.
Smith dropping back to pass once again to Bowe. Ends up picking up 3 yards.
This defense is so fast, and they even get faster down in the red zone. That time to throw it's caught by the receiver, but nowhere to go. They converge and make the tackle.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Almost intercepted.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted and the guy dropped it. You just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on this break?
Kansas City.
This offense, they are so aggressive. I love it, man. Even though they had the lead, they kept pressing the issue, and they got another touchdown to increase that lead.
The Lions cannot come up with any answers here before halftime. And now they await the kickoff. Perhaps they can put some points on the board before the intermission. The scores 21-0. Ross is running this one out. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. First down here. Stafford's going to be in the pistol here. Bell's going to take the handoff now. Khalil's there to make the stop. The Lions have not had a strong running game this half, at least in the sense of handing the football off. Bell's going to get more touches, and you know he has to learn how to find some openings to get his team back in this one.
You know, I agree with that, Jim, but also I think you got to start to think about changing the play calling, get this defense off balance, then go back to the run and see if you can catch them off guard.
So that's going to do it for the first half. Chiefs are up in this one. Chiefs getting set for kickoff.
Takes it from the 4, and here we go. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Lions come to the line to start this drive at the 24.
Offense lines up here. Now 1st and 10.
Bell's got it on the handoff.
Shakes off the tackle. Breaks free. And a gain of 4. They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second.
Stafford has everybody split out wide for this snap from the gun.
Makes the catch. Tackles made.
Well, on second down that time, nice decision by the quarterback. Now they got it to 3rd and short. The defense, it all goes against them, of course. Now they don't know whether it's going to be a run or a pass.
Stafford will be under center. Bell's taking the handoff. They bring him down, and the offense fails to pick up a first down on 3 plays.
The Lions offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Thomas got a chance this time. There to take it down.
The Chiefs come onto the field now for this next series. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Alex Smith looking long, and Quinn with a near takeaway on that pass.
The Chiefs have tried to stretch the field vertically, and they certainly have. Smith's arm is one of the best in the league.
Long passes down the field that are completed. It's still one of the prettiest plays in all of sports. It just looks majestic, and man, has he been sharp today.
Charles lined up in the backfield.
2nd and 10.
Smith's able to fake into the line and still has it.
Makes the catch deep down the middle of the field. Good piece of tackling.
The Chiefs lead here in the second half, and a big reason why is their quarterback. Smith's been unstoppable so far.
He has been unstoppable, hasn't he? And when your quarterback is hot, keep giving the football to him. They've done it. and he has rewarded the coaches.
Play clock's running down. And the quarterback doesn't get the snap in time. That's going to be a delay of game right here.
Delay of game, offense. Still first down.
First down on the way. It's a two-tight end formation. Back to the air here on first down. End zone bound, and he's got the touchdown.
I don't know, Jim, if they're ever going to stop them in this game, but that's not the offense's problem. They're leading big. They drove down again and got another touchdown. They are awesome today.
Gets the handle here.
They're going to run it right.
How much does this sting? They get the touchdown, but Phil, they fail to get the two.
Jim, I think it takes a lot away from the football team. It was a terrible decision. Now we'll find out if that 1 point comes back to haunt them.
And he'll start his return. Tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Lions ready now to start their next series. Take it here from the 22. Nickel formation here for the defense. First and 10. Stafford with the give. Houston. All over that offense and brings him down.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Johnson's a receiver in the slot. Second and 12. The give. And Houston shuts down the outside run for a loss.
Well, these plays do look ugly when they don't work. It's second down, and you run the running play hoping to pick up a few yards to make third down easier. But when you lose yards like this, third long, tough to do.
The pass falls incomplete, and they fail to pick up a first down on this series. The Lions call on the punting team. Thomas is going to take this one from the 30. In on the stop. The Chiefs will begin their drive from the 26 now. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time.
Alex Smith looking long. And Quinn with a near takeaway on that pass.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have one or two passes a game that can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
Alex Smith will take it right from the center. The Chiefs snap it at the 26. Kelsey's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
All right, coaches, don't get greedy. Be decisive over there on the sideline. Do what's best for your football team. Keep getting those first downs and letting that clock just keep running. You got a big lead here in the second half. Don't take any chances.
That leads us to second down. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time.
Ball's picked off.
They bring him to the turf.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
Offense lines up here. 1st and 10. Bell's handed the football. Swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Second down. Offense lines up here. Set up screen. He's got the catch. They'll mark him. At the 41.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
Johnson is lined up now as a slot receiver. And he's intercepted. Nice tackle.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
They come to the line, and it's first down. Smith will take it right from the center. Keeps it here. Launches it down the field. What? Well, I tell you, it's getting ugly out here.
What a tremendous throw by the quarterback that time for the touchdown. What confidence he has in that arm. Small window, very little room to throw that football in there. He didn't worry about it, fired it, got the touchdown.
The Lions are ready to receive the kick.
To him, ending the return at the 20-yard line. The Lions are ready to take over now, and their offense heads onto the field.
First down and 10.
Bell's going to secure the handoff. A tackle. Behind the line.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
And now they'll try over again on second down. Matthew Stafford backed off the line, shotgun formation. The final quarter begins with this snap. Finds Tate, and that's Johnson in on the stop.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
The Lions from the 22.
Looking across the middle, reaches out and snatches it. He's brought down.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down, though.
Second down and 8.
To the ground. Bell up the middle. Bell is tackled down.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Ross is lined up in the slot. The defense. Gets the sack.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense. They do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
Running room. He's taken down at the 23.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down, picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
First down at the 23.
He'll throw this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
Second down and 10. Stafford's off the mark there. Incomplete.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Third and 10. They're setting up screen.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
Gains may be fine.
Well, it's been a terrible day for this football team. There's no doubt about it. You're down near the goal line, but you are getting blown out. Well, if you could score a touchdown, at least there'll be one good thing you could say happened.
Second down coming up. This long drive continues.
Defense gets a sack.
Well, this is about as bad as it gets for a quarterback in a situation like this. You're near the goal line, and they give you a chance to throw the football, and you take a sack. Oh, my gosh. I wouldn't want to be him in that film session tomorrow.
Mounting a serious drive. 3rd and goal from the 7. The catch is made. Calvin Johnson taken down. Timeout won't be used here. They'll go to the hurry. Matthew Stafford from the shotgun. Looking to the right side and throwing. And that pass is going out of bounds. Incomplete.
That is called rolling the dice, and that's what it is. It's a big gamble by the offense and the coach. You go for it on 4th down. You don't make it. Now you're going to pay the price.
The defense comes out in the nickel. Now 1st and 10. Almost intercepted.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
Smith will have it in the pistol. The Chiefs line up in the pistol offense. Unable to bring it in.
Fasano is not able to come up with the catch. And a lot of times when you see a receiver drop a pass, they take their eyes off it. That's one thing. Or they're just trying to get it in their hands too quick. Why? Because they're trying to make some yards after the catch. That was the problem that time.
3rd down and 10. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Makes the play. Another touchdown to increase the lead.
Well, good job on that touchdown that time. And I'll tell you, there's nothing like being on top of the other team and make them chase you.
The Chiefs now will tack on the extra point. And the extra point, the kick is good. Chiefs getting set for kickoff. Ross is going to test the coverage this time. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Lions ready to take over the football. And Pettigrew's playing out of position in the backfield here. Stafford in shotgun formation. He's got the catch. This run goes nowhere. Stuffed for a loss of 4. They'll go right to the hurry-up. Won't use a timeout here. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play. They're going to the hurry-up. Back to the line. 3rd and forever. Looking underneath, this will go incomplete.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Thomas is going to take this one from the 28. That brings the play to an end. It's 1st down as they head to the line. Smith's lining up in the pistol. Throws the pass. Catch made. He's stacked up at that point.
I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every 1st down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the 2nd half, every 1st down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
Smith set in the pistol. Jamal Charles is in the backfield. Almost intercepted that time.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes. But they dropped the pass.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play, because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
Smith set. Everybody emptied out for this snap. Out to the left. Catch made near the sideline.
How about that? We just saw the fly route straight down the field by the receiver. Long throw by the quarterback and a nice completion.
Smith's setting up now in the pistol. The Chiefs pistol set here. First down at the 32. Has his target. The margin is increased with another touchdown.
Well, you get the touchdown in the last play of the game, but it doesn't change anything. The player's going to be happy about what he's done, but the game is already decided.
Smith's going to watch his defense come out here in a moment. He was good for over 70 passing yards on that last touchdown drive. No return this time as he takes a knee.
The Lions come onto the field for their next series. One more snap and we can call it a day. First and 10. And incomplete. For the first time since Super Bowl IV, the Lombardi Trophy is going back to Kansas City. It's been just a remarkable season, and what a Super Bowl to finish it off.
You're right, Jim. A remarkable season to do all that hard work, to find a way to win the Super Bowl. You will go home and you will dream about this for the next 5 months.
holding the Lombardi Trophy triumphantly. What a season it's been for them, and no better way to top it off than with a Super Bowl victory. Truly a special moment. For Phil Simms and all the crew, I'm Jim Nance. Stay tuned for the post-game wrap-up show, and we'll see you next year here on EA Sports.